So it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. It's quiet now, luckily. There wasn't pounding today except for early in the morning. It was like around 7:30 a.m. this morning. Um, Today's the 19th. It's October 19th, 2022. So there was one loud bang on the ceiling, which is their floor, and that was it, right? I expected it to start loudly again at 8, and it didn't. Doesn't mean it hasn't been eventful. So a few days ago, I had spoken about, what was going on, and, the few women that had approached me, it was mainly women, right? But yesterday and today, it's mainly men. Crazy shit. So today I had to do, I had to go out. I had no choice, but I had a lot of errands to do. I had a lot of errands to do, to run, and I couldn't finish all of them. I had to get back. It was too stressful. So I figured, all right, the last errand I had to run, I had to go to the store, get my mom some groceries, get myself some groceries. I'm just gonna order that, and have them deliver it when I get back, because I just couldn't go. Big mistake. I paid for it later. I did. So tonight, the order came, and two of the items, no, I don't go through, I don't make them stand there while I go through everything. That's insane. It's absurd. So, he delivered the items. I said, thank you, bye, you're right. He left. I bring the bags in. I start going through shit, and I noticed that two of the seals are broken. Because I typically now, I don't order anything from the store that can be tampered with, right? So I'll order, cans of stuff and things that I know, like if they were opened, I could tell. If I have to buy something that can be tampered with, I'll just go to the store and get it myself. So I bought items that are sealed. They come sealed. Well, the seals were broken on two of the items, and the caps slipped right off. And this is not something that is easily broken. You really have to kind of rip and tear and pull to get it off. So it didn't just happen by accident. Obviously, given what's going on, if it was any other situation, any other person, I would think, well, shit happens, right? But given what's going on, especially since this was for my mom, I'm not going to give it to her, right? So I called the store and I reported it, is what I did. Let's backtrack though. So yesterday I had to go downstairs for a minute, and I got back into the elevator, and one of the guys who works here, he got in with me. I don't know if he's Eastern European, dark hair but light skin. I don't know if he's Eastern European or not. He's worked here for years, and years ago I did tell him about what was going on. In fact, when I was handing out flyers for gang stalking, I gave him a flyer. So he knows everything, but he's been going along with it ever since. He will make comments of things that I said or did in the apartment, or he'll hold directed conversations with someone else regarding a conversation I had with someone, either with my mom or with someone else. He'll do that. Or he'll reference something that I saw, maybe not pertaining to me personally, but, maybe something on the news or something that really worked up an emotional response, right? Either positive or negative, right? Happiness, sadness, anger, rage, whatever it was. Anyway, so he got into the elevator with some guy, okay? And the guy, he's not a typical maintenance guy. He's new here, but he's not with construction either, I don't think. So they got in, the conversation started right away, and and I was recording it. I was recording everything because I had been, we'll get to that. I didn't get their pictures at that point, but I recorded it. So he said something like, I don't remember exactly. Like, he told the guy, "Oh, don't hurt anyone. Don't hurt anyone. I don't want you to hurt anyone. Don't want you to hurt yourself. Don't fall on those power tools," or something like that, or "Don't fall on those tools," something like that. And then what did he say? Oh, right. And so, okay, so the guy too, before the conversation, the guy started mimicking my gestures and my mannerisms. Remember, I had that injury, and it's caught, in the apartment. I don't do this outside, but in the apartment, I kind of shake it off in a certain way where it's, I don't know how I injured myself, and I'm not even going to say what it is, but I shake it off in a certain way. And he was doing that. And they'll have people do that now, come in and do it right in front of me over and over again. And this is not something most people normally do. It's not. Okay. So they did that first to get my attention. And the guy, he was the guy that was with the other one, this guy who I'd never seen before. He's tall, he's sandy blonde hair, light skin. Anyway, so he got my attention by copying that mannerism. Then they had that conversation where, the other one said, hey, don't hurt anyone, don't fall on your tools or something like that. And they were going back and forth. And then as they were just getting out of the elevator, the new guy said, move, bitch. He didn't say it to him. It was directed at me. I can't prove it. I mean, I do have the recording, but I wasn't facing it directly at them. And I can't prove that they weren't just joking around. Here's what we pick up today. As soon as I left, like maybe 2 minutes after I left, I had to walk to the first location. I don't take public transportation often anymore. I take it sometimes, but for obvious reasons, I try to not. Okay, this guy comes walking toward me. He looks strangely like that guy from yesterday in the building. He makes the gesture again, and then he smirks and he walks on. I don't know if it's the same guy, but he looked very much like him. This is, they want me to think that they're here, they're surrounding, they're swarming, and that they can see us in the apartment, right? They want me to worry that they're recording my mom in the apartment. It's sickening, it's filthy, it's vile, it's putrid. It's terror. This is perverse. Anyway, right, so just shit today, right? Shit today. By the time I was done with the other errands, I wasn't about to go to another location. I wasn't about to go and get groceries and walk around the store and then carry them home, which would have taken extra time and left me out there, at their disposal, really, because they're really fucking with me. Yeah, so I came home. I ordered stuff in, and 2 of the items had broken seals. Called to report it. What can you do? Anyway, that's how it's been going. Just an update.